Hello, I'm back. I can't think the last time I made a video was probably about, must be going on for about 6, maybe 7 months ago. I do apologise. I've had a lot on my plate. There's been some serious sort of family issues that I've had to deal with, I'm afraid, so all of my focus has been on that. I've still been buying vinyl, but you know, I didn't think I was going to make another video, but my wife and my children have gone on holiday for a week, so I'm kind of home alone, and I've been watching YouTube videos and I thought, you know what, I'll make a video. I'm going to do it in 2 parts. One's going to be hip hop, the other is going to be other sort of soul and funk and just other records that I've purchased sort of in my sort of 6 months, I suppose. The reason I haven't been here, I might as well tell you, is my dad is seriously ill, so I've been kind of looking after him, looking after my mum, and just generally making sure that things are alright, you know, before he pretty much leaves this planet. So yeah, things are tough, but I'll make another video. I won't bore you with the details, I'll crack on. I've been just going mental, really. Here we go. Right, let's start with another thing. I may double up on these videos. I may have shown you them before, I can't remember, and I can't be bothered to watch all my other videos to find out what I've shown and what I haven't shown. So I'll just start with what I think is a little mini classic. Came out in the 90s, and it is hip hop, and it is The Far Side, Bizarre Ride 2. If you see this, you like hip hop, this is a gem. Absolute classic. It was such a classic, I bought the instrumental version as well. So yeah, it's got so many good samples from like James Brown, things like that. That's all on there. Another classic from the 90s, the one and only Snoop Dogg. Just a classic. I think he was 19 when he made this album. But yeah, every track on there is a gem. What else have we got? Another classic from the 90s. De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising. Just unique in every way. Now, these ones I haven't really given much of a listen to, but they're pretty good. They've got like instrumental tracks on there, and this is The Planets, the opening. Again, it's hip hop, and I think it's London based. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I think it is, or is it the other one I was thinking about? But I don't know, I haven't really listened to this one much, but I'm going to stick it over here. I'm going to listen to it after I've done this video. Again, there's another one, Ego Trip. If you can see that with the shine on, I do apologise because the sun's shining bright. So yeah, Ego Trip, again another hip hop. So again, I should put it over there to give it another listen. Now this is a good one. DJ Spinner. This is good stuff. Just push that bit back in there. Double LP. Definitely worth a listen. It's got a lot of instrumental tracks on there, and some good rhymes on there as well. Definitely worth a listen. Definitely worth a listen. Again, this is another one, another hip hop album. This is Peanut Butter. But again, I can't tell you anything about it. All I know is it's hip hop, fat beats, stone's throw. I should put it over here to listen to in a bit. Now this is one I got from the market. This is Hipology. This is the one that's London based. Yeah, these are the guys from London. But I was looking at the cover, and you've got James Brown and stuff on there, and you've got Herbie Hancock, Headhunters on there as well. This is good stuff. Again, it's got spoken word tracks, it's got instrumental tracks on there as well. It's really good, really good. If you see it, it's not expensive. It's definitely worth a listen. Definitely worth a listen. Now, this next album, what can I say about it? Probably in my top 5 albums of all time, this is just the bee's knees. I think it's one of the greatest hip hop albums ever written, and it is the mighty Wu-Tang Clan's first album. I cannot praise this album enough. It's so good. When I first listened to it, I was like, what is this rubbish? And it just grew on me. It just grows and grows and grows. This album is just stunning. I cannot tell you how good this album is. Their later stuff I'm not too keen on, but this is what hip hop is all about, I think. Every track is just stunning. It's so good. Method Man, RZA, Jizza, they've all got their heads completely screwed on. You know, the beats, the rhymes. I listen to this album constantly. It's constantly on my stereo. It's that good. I must have listened to it every day since I purchased it. Maybe a couple of times a day. If I'm on a night shift, that'll be played at least 3 times. It's just stunning. If you want to start getting hip hop, this is where it's at. This is the bee's knees, right? But again, 90s hip hop. Now, sticking with the Wu-Tang, I've got a Genius and Jizza, Liquid Swords, top stuff. Purchased that from London. I got that from Sister Ray Records. But yeah, it's good, killer album, good stuff. Not as good as the 36 Chambers, but still good. Now, these ones are dedicated to my good friend John, who lives in Redden. Good to see him. And this is Eric B. and Rakim. And this is Follow the Leader. Just stunning album. Again, brilliant, just brilliant. No cussing, no swearing or cussing or people getting slagged off. It's just poetry. It really is just such a good album. Awesome stuff. And then to follow on we have Paid in Full. Again, just genius. This is a double album as well. But yeah, top stuff. Can't beat it. Again, this album here is just a classic hip hop from the 90s. And this is Nas, Illmatic. Again, this is up there in my top 5. It's so good, it's brilliant. Again, it's got so many good samples. It's like Average White Band he used on there. It's just such a good album. Such a good album from start to finish. It's pure genius. Now, I was trying to find this one and I kind of ummed and ahed for ages, but I was listening to it on the iPod for a long time and I thought, nah, I'm going to get it on vinyl. And this is Ready to Die by Notorious B.I.G. The album cover on this is shit. I don't like it at all. I prefer the one with the white cover with I think the writing's in red, I'm not sure, but it's got a little baby on the front. That's the one I wanted, but I think it's about 40-50 quid. And yeah, it's a great album. You know, a lot of people don't like him, but I think this album is fantastic. It really is good. And I think, yeah, this is on yellow vinyl. You can see that. It's almost like fluorescent yellow vinyl. So yeah, it's like yellow and sort of grey marble effect. But I think his next album's good as well. His second one's supposed to be very good. So I might give that a listen to at some point. What else have we got here? Urban Renewal Program. Haven't listened to it yet. So that'll go in the pile. Spinning. I think I gave it a little spin the other day actually. I think it's quite relaxed, quite chilled out. So I'll let you know. Okay, Lyricist Lounge, Volume 1. This is pretty good stuff. From what I remember, it's been 6 months since I've listened to it. So it's got 4 albums, 4 LPs. Yeah, I can't really tell you a lot about it, I'm afraid. But I should give it a listen. So that's it for the hip hop. Stay tuned for another video, I guess. I've got some reggae coming and some other bits. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 2. You take care.